All right, hey Chipola Nation, we're here with Coach Greg Franklin. How you doing, Coach?
I'm good, Dr. Brian Craven.
Well, thank you. All right,
And you?
here I'm fantastic.
Good.
Here we are, middle of December. We are 14-0.
I don't know how that happened.
Well, you win all the games, you don't lose any.
There you go.
That absolutely helps. We had a couple of games this weekend against Central Georgia Technical College. Not very close. We did put up 81 points. They only put up 44. Coach, how do you keep your team motivated in games where you double the score of the opponent?
Well, we just talked about we're 14-0
Uh-huh.
and probably going to be fourth in the country in the next poll. I think they see the bigger picture. At first, it was like, okay, what we're doing right now hurts really bad.
Yeah.
But one of those things that you're putting those deposits in right now to be able to withdraw at the end of the season. I think they're starting to see that a little bit more.
Good.
And that comes with maturity. Last time we sat down together, we talked about Tay being a more mature basketball player.
Right.
Not person.
Not person,
but just basketball player, and understanding why things are happening and what the processes are really about. I know we all say that's process, but it really is. I mean, every day we've got to grow, win the day. I know they're all cliches, but it is true.
Right.
You don't want to lose a second out on the court because here come pretty soon you're going to play teams that you can't be deficient in a lot of areas.
No.
Because the next poll will come out and three out of the 5 teams will be in the top 4 in the country, and the other one will be in the top 10. The other one will be in the top 25. So there's really no days off, games off in this league right now.
Do you know how many undefeated teams are left right now?
There's 4 in the poll. I think that's true. I think it's Northwest, Tallahassee, us, and I believe Trinity Valley.
So Gulf Coast has lost?
Gulf Coast has lost. They lost to Wabash Valley.
Man, so 3 out of 5 teams in the Panhandle still undefeated. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That just gives you an idea of how tough the Panhandle Conference is. This weekend, we had a game scheduled with Denmark Tech, and they had to cancel, and so we're not playing on Friday, December 14th, but we will play East Mississippi Community College Saturday, December 15th at 3 p.m.
Yes, sir.
You're familiar with that school, and you're familiar with their coach. Tell us about her.
Well, they're going to be well coached. She played at Mississippi State.
What's her name?
Sharon Thompson.
Okay.
Shep, what she goes by.
Okay.
Very, very, very good player in the SEC. One of the storied players of all time there, and their team's going to be really well coached because she knows basketball. She's been around it a long time and has a great mind for it. So it'll be a good matchup. It'll be fun, and it'll be good to catch up with her.
Right. Okay. Fantastic. And then we did not have anything scheduled between the East Mississippi College game and the conference season, but now we're trying to get a game together I think we have gotten a game together with Jones County Community College. So we'll be going over to Mississippi shortly after the new year for a little pre-conference tune-up game.
And we just picked that up just this morning before I walked in to talk to you.
Okay.
We're finalizing everything, but it'll be either the 4th, 5th, or 6th in there.
Okay.
We'll go over there, and they're going to come back here next year for a classic, which is good because they're always a good team. They're always in the national tournament. They do real well in that Mississippi League, so it'd be good to have somebody come back over here that has a good story, history. And
then as soon as we get back into the new year, the Panhandle Conference starts, and January 9th, the Milt will be rocking. We'll host Tallahassee Community College, which, as we just mentioned, is another undefeated team. And we play 12 games, right? 12 games in the conference season. And is this one of the years that only 2 teams go, or how's that working out?
Well, we went to 4 leagues in the
Okay.
state of Florida, so we'll always only have 2 teams like last year. But in Northwest Florida went to the national tournament because obviously this conference right here is headed to one of the toughest leagues.
Right.
You're usually going to have 3 teams go to the national tournament, which I would love to see the state of Florida get it right and make this a true state tournament where everybody plays.
Sure.
If you have to host a couple of games and then you go to a centrally located place.
Right.
I'd like for us to get it right. Just because I think that you've got a lot of teams and players. It's not about me as a coach. It's not Chipola. It's about the kids and their experience. They should be able to experience going playing in a state tournament.
Exactly.
They should. They deserve that, especially if you're top 5 in the country and you're top 10 in the country and you don't get to go play in
But
the
it
state
doesn't
tournament.
matter because you can't make it to the state tournament.
It's ridiculous. We haven't got it right yet, but I hope we do. I hope we do. We're trying to get that right.
Yeah. Well, I know everybody will be working on that. But so we've got we jump right in with Tallahassee, then head to Northwest, then to Pensacola, which and Pensacola is not ranked that high, but they're a fine team.
Top 25 team.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've got one of the better players in the country.
Right.
The big kid inside. She's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Long, athletic, shoots threes. I mean, they've got a really good team.
Yeah. And then, of course, our big rival, Gulf Coast. We get them. We go there twice this year, and they come here only once. So, that rivalry is going to be as big as ever. And I know Rooney's always going to put a good product on the floor. And I know you love the challenge of battle in coaching against Rooney and against Gulf Coast. Coach, how are your girls doing? Everybody pretty healthy and everybody passing?
Well, we're working on that right now.
Okay.
And kids are working as hard as they can. I mean, I don't fault them for that. It's just being able to put the extra time into it, which they're doing right now. So we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I said, I think we were talking about before we got on air that yesterday I had 2 kids just in 15 minutes. I think it wasn't even 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Turn their ankles just like that.
Gracious.
In this time of the year.
Yeah.
Doing it for 26 years, finals. I told my assistants, I said, we're shooting free throws. That's it. We're out of here.
Yeah.
It's just like that because your mind is so bogged down just with school, which it should be.
Yeah.
With school that, you're yinging when you should be yanging.
Right.
And that's basically what happened out there yesterday. Right. We had 2 kids just quick. And I could see it coming too because the way we play, we just talked about Tallahassee. Tallahassee presses and traps all game long, so they're going to really blow people out, and the score's going to look ugly. And we'll blow people out, but it's just a contrast of styles, which we play half court, which is more precision. We have to be precise and efficient, and play with a lot of speed, which they do too. But it's just different, And that's basically what we were doing yesterday. We weren't very precise.
Yeah.
And I could see it, so I said,
yeah.
Let's just shoot some free throws.
Exactly.
Because obviously we need to do that. We're 8 for 28 in one game last weekend.
Jeez. Yeah. So our players are going to get to go home a little bit for the holidays and enjoy their families. Are you headed anywhere for the holidays?
I'll probably go home for a couple of days. I'll probably go to the beach for 3, 4, 5, 6 days.
Cool.
But our kids will have 10 days off. They go home on the 17th after we practice, and they'll be back on the 27th. We'll practice that evening.
Okay.
And like we talked about before, there's always too much holly jolly this time of the year, and we want to make sure we're not being too holly jolly.
Exactly.
Because we come back roly poly.
Yeah, and it's
and it's going to be tough.
And work starts early in the new year. Well, Coach, we look forward to seeing you guys playing this weekend on Saturday the 15th, East Mississippi Community College at 3 o'clock on Saturday, December 15th. And then back here, back here for Tallahassee on January 9th. So, Coach, sounds like things are going in the right direction, and we wish you the best this weekend, and we wish you happy holidays.
I appreciate that. I had a coach of mine called me this morning. He said he was getting interviewed, and I said, "Well, what was going on?" It kind of reminded me of 8 for 28.
Yeah.
Shooting experience we had at free throw line the other day, and he said he saw it and he called me and said, "Hey," he said, "I helped one of my local beat writers said to me, he said, you got some really good outside shooters." He told me, he said, "Well, it's a shame we had to play indoors."
Yeah.
I said, "Well, that's pretty good."
8 for 28.
Right.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, Coach, good luck this
All right,
weekend.
buddy.
And
thank you so
happy
much.
Holidays.
You too.